Mr. Smith, actually, my mouth's a little dry. I'm gonna get water. Why'd I come in here again? Oh, right, my Stanley. Wait a second, where's that shirt I wore the other night? I just realized I haven't seen it since the other night. Could it be in the laundry? Well, I might as well do a load while I'm here. Wait, did I forget to shut off the fire? Oh, thank God. Well, I might as well turn it on. I swear to God, if my husband doesn't clean up. Oh, finally, time to relax. Oh my God, I forgot to finish the email.
If you start smoking at an early age, you've increased your chances for things like memory loss, lowered IQ over time, and an increased risk for psychosis. There's a certain population of people that I worry about a lot when it comes to smoking at an early age, and these are neurodivergent kids. If you have ADHD or autism, you're 3 to 4 times more likely to use substances and self-medicate because you don't know what's going on. You're not aware of the fact that you're neurodivergent in the world that's made for neurotypical people. If you look at this video here, it appears as if this woman has ADHD, or she's forgetful, or she's not aware of her surroundings, or she just appears to be a bit confused. And you can see all these things when you're high, and that's part of the reason why people want to get high, to feel free and to relax. And likewise, when you have ADHD, you can also be spaced out, and you can forget things. When you have ADHD and you use a substance like this, it makes you feel at ease. And a lot of times we have so many thoughts in our head. The ADHD brain seems to always run. So a substance like cannabis can help you relax, and it can be somewhat therapeutic. But when you start using this substance at an early age, there are so many long-term side effects that we have to be aware of. A lot of people think that cannabis is harmless, and I would not say that that is the case. Cannabis is highly lipophilic, which means that it's readily absorbed in the fat tissue in the body and also in the brain. And for people who garden twice a week or so, you tend to always have cannabis or THC in your system. If you have this in your system at all times because you're using 2 to 3 times a week at a minimum, and you've been smoking since you were 12, 13, 14, 15, after 5, 10, 15, 20 years of this, it's gonna do some damage to your brain. And people ask me, what's the best time to start smoking? I don't think there's the best time to start smoking. But if you are going to start, and you start after your brain is fully formed, around 25, 26, 27, you wouldn't have the long-term cognitive side effects that somebody who started when they were 9 would have. And that's why this education is so important. It's important to mention that not everybody who gardens and smokes will experience psychosis. When people hear psychosis, they're scared because psychosis is a break from reality, and we often associate psychosis with conditions like schizophrenia. And it is a scary thing. So when you hear that word, you should be aware of things that can cause psychosis and know to avoid those things as best as possible. However, the risk of developing psychosis from cannabis is fairly low. About 1 in every 200 people who smoke would develop psychosis in their lifetime. And somebody may hear those statistics and say, you know what? I'll take my chance. I feel like I'll be part of the 199 that won't develop it. And that's fine. But it is important to get these facts out there because the general word on cannabis and smoking and gardening is that it's not harmful. And now, for the first time ever, there are more people who garden as opposed to people who consume alcohol. And I never thought that this day will come, but we have more people who consume cannabis on a daily basis or on a weekly basis as opposed to people who consume alcohol. So this means that as legalization is becoming a thing, and I support legalization because I don't think you should go to jail for smoking weed. I don't think that that should be a thing. As legalization is becoming a thing, we're seeing people consume THC in high amounts. And the THC today is much more potent than the stuff your parents were smoking back in the day. And the reasons why you started using it in the first place have become irrelevant because now the benefit that you once received from it is overshadowed by the fact that all of the side effects are making your life much worse.